Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. We are continuing the update of cell order entry form, means data being shifted now from the form, cell order form, into the data table. First of all, the header table is being updated, right? We we were able to update these. So let's continue to complete this header portion, and then we will proceed to write the same on the SO detail. SO detail is comparatively simplest updation. Only the difference between the two tables is that this is multi-liner, means one order ID will be repeated and the items will keep on changing, and that's it. And only the basic data will be required to be entered, not the computations ones like the order amount and this discount is of course it is required, unit price will be required, and the quantity will be required. That's it. The rest is the same. So let's uh, carry on this one, which we left in our previous session. So let's go to the here. We were here, and so let's run this command so that we have this value. At the moment, it is empty, so just don't worry about that. We press F8 to make it 48 forcefully, right? And then we disable it so that we can start our program, assuming that it has calculated properly. This is the proper way of coming to the first available row. So it has done it. Now it is uh, going to write all this information into this the header sheet. Okay, so let's press F8, and it is now writing on A48. It has written it. Now it is taking the EMPX, so it is employee number one. Employee number one is written in here, and then the customer uh, is going to be written on the C. Yeah, this is column C. As you can see, it is writing on column C and F. Okay, now column D is the shipment fees, $300. Now, shipment date, let's press F8. Shipment date has been entered, but has been written in the form of text. That's wrong. So it has to be written in the form of a date value, right? So let's write it as a date value. So date value itself is a simplest form, thanks to the Microsoft, that such a lovely thing. It reduces all your workload, and it's very easily it will be converted into the date value. So let's refer. So this is right. Now, what is the shipper? Yeah, the shipper, the ship wire is the shipper, and it is being written on F. On F, it is supposed to be the shipment, shipper, right? That is shipment company, right? F8, press F8. So that is the shipment company. Okay. Now the customer representative of that is and next is the shipment address being written. That's right. Okay. And what next? Yeah. Okay. Now the column I is the address, right? and then shipment state. Column I was shipment city, okay, Los Angeles, right? And column J is the city, state, and then zip code, and then this is USC country, and then shipment fee. Shipment fee is going to appear in column M, right? So this is all we have completed until the shipment. And the next thing is here. We are going to write the details, the SO details. So that's this is going to be the next sheet, right? So after writing this, then it should go to the shipment SO detail, right? So let's write SO detail, and let's copy it here, put it where it is going to be SO detail. In here, it is, I'm sorry, I have mustn't there, Control Z. Let's make it. This is where you are going to write SO detail. Detail. Okay, SO detail, and this is going to be M. Instead of M, it will be A. And instead of LR, yeah, so LR is going to be reworked out. We can work it out the same way we did it. So this is the way you work out the last row. So let's work it out, okay? So we can take a new LR2, for example. It is going to be SO detail, sheet, and so. Okay, so pressing F8 will write a $300 in here, but here you need to have it formatted properly. So we did it. Yeah, ship fee. Okay, so this is a shipment fee. And what is the shipment? That was the order date, and this was wrong. D. Column D was wrong because it was shipment fee. It is actually the order amount. The, that is going to order date. Okay, so column D, this is wrong. So shipment, this is right. It has to be in the current row which we are doing. So we make it here. This is the shipment fee. Okay, so we make it correct it here. Okay, that's right. And the shipment, this one is to be corrected. So these things happen. So you have to uh, first thing you have to do, don't have to worry, right? Don't get nervous. So what you need to do is figure out what is the right thing. We need column D to be written in, right? That is order date. That is the order date. So the order date is we will write order date. Order date, right? Not column B, sorry, yeah, this is the way. column D is order date. Let's make it order date. Order date. So let's see whether this is right or not. So if we make it lowercase and it does not change, it means this is not the right name. Okay, the right name of the order date is to be figured out. So we will figure out using the same way that the shipment day, right? Control F, we find it. So this is the share. So where is the order date? The order date is to be, it must have been used at that is the shipment date. How about the order date? The order date has to be located somewhere. Employee name, this is a go value date, this is the order date. Order date is not entered, right? So this is TBX order date. Right? Okay. So let's find it out where this will take us here. Okay. So we will write, instead of this order date, we will write it this. So this is going to be the right, sorry, mm, this is the right way. So the order date is this. You are formatting it as this one. So it will be the normal date, right? So the normal date of the order is to be month first and then day and then year. So we say month first, then day and then year. Not colon, you will use slash in here, okay? Yeah, okay, so let's force it execute so that you get the right thing entered in here. We take it and we will bring it back, F8. Okay, so this error, which you found in the later stage, no problem. You can go take this yellow grid directly to where you want the correction to be taken, and it has done it. Okay. Now, the LR2 position. Okay. So what is the LR2? Is the sale order details, the last row, F8. So what does it come? It is 57. Let's go to the 57 is the right? So this is the LR2 position. And here, the what value is supposed to be? The maximum plus 1. The maximum value of column A, and that will be incremented by 1. Okay. So that will make probably 86 here. Yeah. Whatever it is, it will come in here. So this is going to be maximum value of this. So we can write it here, say dot formula. This is also one way of doing this, like that. It's equal to, in here you can write maximum equal to max of, yeah, and A, max of, yeah, A, column 2, colon, A, this is going to be colon, right? So colon is here. And A, and then we are going to put an function here that is LR2 minus 1. Whatever is this, so if it is 57, so until 58, right? Minus 1. So this will make the 56. So A2 to here, so whatever is this value, so that is going to be added. So let's first close the bracket in the parenthesis, right? Yeah. Yeah. So this is the max part of the formula, and that is added with 1 plus 1. So this makes you the maximum value, right? So let's see how does it work, right? It is writing a formula to get the maximum value of this so that an ID is generated, right? Okay, then we put a stop in here. Okay, temporary reserve. Let's say press F8. So it has written in the SO detail A48. It was not 48, it is supposed to be this. So it was supposed to be, so we have to go back to 48 because instead of writing 40 LR2, we wrote LR. LR already has a 48 in it. So let's go back to 48, the accidental writing of this took place on 48. Let's make it right. So this is the right one. Okay. So 76. So let's make it 77. Right. We will make it 77. Yeah. So we can use since we are in a writing mode, so we can do it straight away by writing a temporary command so that this error is accurate. So what we will say range A 47 A 48 equal to 77. So this is a temporary arrangement of correcting the accidental rewriting of the result. So we can do this. Right, that's it. So we disable this again. And we just make sure that it is done. You go to C and 48, it is 77 is there. Okay. So we have corrected the LR2. Yeah, it was accidentally left LR1 because we copied it from there. So it is now LR2. LR2 is fair enough. It is 48. And now it is using the maximum of A until LR2 minus 1, that is 40, 56. And that is going to be added with plus 1. Okay. So let's see how does it do it. Yeah, so 86 has come. So this is a variable way of doing one of the way, but you would like to remove this formula as well, okay? So that you don't occupy unnecessary use of the memory. So we will see is equal to this. So that makes it a at the moment it is coming through the formula. And with this command, which we have shown you. What you are doing is actually you are forcing it to write the value upon it. F8. You can see that it is now, the formula is gone. It is now a hard-coded copy, the hard value of it. No further. Okay. The next is the order ID is not a big deal. You can straight away write the order ID by simply typing Ctrl C. Change A into B. This will become B. LR2 will remain the LR2. Enough. And this is equal to order 2. Order 2. Order, cell order, I think. What is the name of this? I think it is order 2 or order. That's to be sure. Let's see that what is the name of the order. We must have already used it in our this code in which the header information was written, right? The header information is this order2.text. That's it. Okay. So order2.text, it is going to be written in the same manner. Excuse me. So we bring this information here, and we would like to see it's happening in the right manner. Okay. So we execute this command and see if it writes the order ID in the right manner or not. Press F8. Yeah, so it has written the order ID rightly written on here. Okay. So this will keep on repeating until all the items of the order are replaced, right? Okay. So I do it and we'll get back to you. So this is the code I have made available for you. You can see this, that SO view is our main sheet in which all the line data available from row number 3. So we have used LR3 is equal to 3, and it will keep on until all the items from the SO views are moved into SO details, right? So we show you how it is executing. Let's take press F8. This is the way we step through all this process. Okay. So this is the do while loop, which will terminate as soon as there is a space, because we have all the items ready there, and as soon as there is a space, it will terminate. So it will continue until these 11 items are moved with all the necessary details into where? Into the sale order details. The SO header has already been populated. Okay, so let's execute one by one and see uh, how it looks like. Okay. I'm going to press F8 here so that we can show you the steps. F8, right? So it is now writing the ID, the row ID, the transaction ID, and then it is writing the order ID, right? Order ID, and then it is now going to write the other things from the SO view sheets, right? So these all have come here. Now press F8, and then it will write an allocated here, right? So that the status of this is allocated. The stock has been allocated. Since the order has been updated, now this stock is now allocated, right? So we press F8, and you see the next row, yeah, and it is now at the same time marking all those the items which have been ordered by the customer. They are now allocated. They are being allocated. And as soon as all the orders are performed, our line items have been moved. So it will come out of this do while loop, right? You see? And right. So this is the way that it has performed all this information, and now it has completed all its job, and uh, the sale order has been updated, the sale order header has been updated, and sale order details, all the 11 items, if you count them, these are 9 and 11 items, yes, and all these quantities are also uh, properly placed, and the discount values have also been entered, and these all are what you needed to update yourself. And since the updation has been done, so now you can uh, 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 close this it and close the form, and that's all. Okay, so this is how we move all the data which were entered into the form. This is the source, which is this section of the SO view is being used as a source of the user form, and these have to be updated to the, so these are now updated. So our updation process is completed. Okay, so we can now close this process, and order number 80 can now be listed. You can see that if you click here and go to the edit mode, and in here it is automatically increasing, because with the since a long order has already been entered, so it has adjusted its default setting of the order properly. So if you, and it has moved it to 81. Previously it was 80. If you go to the edit mode and press 80, so it is going to list you. It's supposed to. So we have to check that what is it that is not causing. So we will cover it in your video. That what uh, information, yeah, there are certain information which is not properly coming. That's why it is causing the problem. That's fine, okay, that's no issue. So if we will check it out, and if we run it, so it should come out and perform all these things. The issue is always in here, so we will find it out that what is it is. So we will fix it in our code. So let's. So I have done it. The correction. The the issue was that it was showing the text instead of numeric value, so that was causing a problem. So we go to the order, press 80, okay. So it is now going to take you to the debugger so that you can see that how it is being done, okay. So now it is now adding, making total amount calculation, right? So what I have done is that well, whenever it uses this, I multiply it by 1 so that it may, forcing it to a numeric value so that it can be used in the arithmetic operations. You can see the total amount multiplied by 1. So a total amount is basically in the quotes, it is a string value, right? It can't be added into any other things unless it is converted into a numeric value. So I have converted it into the numeric value. So now it is now adding. If you click again, so it comes like this, right? Now it is using this and updating these values, right? And as soon as this process completes, it brings all the screens, all the data from the already entered table, that of the data which you have already entered into the table, and it is being picked directly from the sheets into the to display unit, and all these total information, the grand totals and discount totals, the gross totals, discount totals, and the net amount is properly displayed. All this information is there, and it is now picked up from the table in which previously we added them through the form, right? So the cycle is completed. We entered the data then updated into the sheets, and from the sheet it is recalled and restored. If you just like any other order, let me check if all the other orders are being displayed correctly or not. So we will find it out. We will search it out. Okay, that all the other informations are properly displayed. The 36 order 36, it gets displayed correctly. Okay, now we go to 42, pressing this further. Okay, so this is how we add the data from the form into the table and get the data from the table into the form. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the session. Look forward to your continued support to our channel. Thank you very much.